Chapter 15. Whispers in the Ashes. Night fell like a velvet shroud, and the forest wrapped itself around the camp with an almost sentient silence. Cael sat across from Thom, watching the soldier twitch in a restless sleep. His injuries ran deep, but it was his mind that carried the true damage. Cael stirred the fire with a stick, sleep evading him. The king's letter lay tucked in his satchel, its cruel words weighing on his soul like lead. Why had Lysira been marked for death? Taran had doubted. Thom had survived her, and said she spared him. That presence in the woods didn't feel malevolent. It felt familiar, as if it were watching not with hate, but with curiosity. Cael could still feel her, like a ghost threading the edge of his thoughts. He pulled Taran's journal from his pack and leafed through the worn pages. As his fingers brushed the spine, something caught, an uneven seam. Digging into it, he uncovered a folded, older parchment. Fragile with age, the ink faded but still legible. Not Taran's writing. It was elegant, passionate, a letter. Lysira, I stood beneath the twisted oaks and begged you to stay. You refused, said you belonged to the forest, that no man could tame you. But I would have given you a crown. I would have given you my soul. You turned away, as though I was nothing. Now they call you a witch, a demon, a goddess. I will not be forgotten. I will not be denied. There was no name. But the royal seal was unmistakable. The king hadn't just known her. He had loved her. And when she refused him, he turned her into a legend of fear and wrath. Cael folded the letter with trembling fingers, his jaw tight. This mission wasn't justice. It was ego, a king scorned. He looked to the forest, voice low. I don't know what you are, but you didn't deserve this. A breeze touched his cheek, soft, almost like a hand. She had heard him. By dawn, the fire had withered to embers. Thom stirred with a groan, coughing as he sat up against a gnarled tree root. Cael handed him a water skin. Drink. Thom drank, wiping his mouth. Haven't slept like that in weeks. You said she spared you, Cael said. Did she speak? Thom shook his head. Not a word. Just looked at me, like she was trying to understand me. Not judging, recognizing maybe. Cael's hand drifted to his pocket, to the folded confession of a lovesick king. Did Taran ever say why she was really hunted? He asked. Not directly, but the whispers in camp. Thom hesitated. They said the king came into this forest long ago, before the crown. He came back haunted, different. And when strange things started happening years later, people vanishing, sightings of a pale woman, he declared the forest cursed. And then? Then he sent soldiers, not priests, not sages, killers, with orders to follow, not question. Cael's stomach clenched. Taran questioned it, he said aloud. Thom nodded. He tried to hide it. But yeah, especially after the first man vanished. How? No blood. No signs of a fight. Just gone. Like the forest swallowed him whole. A silence fell between them, heavy, as if even the trees were listening. Cael remembered Lysira's eyes, how they didn't hold malice, but sorrow, depth, power. This wasn't a mission of holy cleansing. It was the crown's wrath twisted into a crusade. He stood, the decision already rooted in his chest. We'll rest here today. You need to recover. Thom looked up. And you? Cael's voice was steady. I need the truth. All of it. He turned from the fire, stepping into the woods. Not to kill. Not to serve. But to see her. To understand. Because the truth wasn't buried in scrolls or orders. It was alive. And it was watching.